Did you know Jack Grealish once showed up to training so hungover he couldn't walk straight, just hours after crashing his $100,000 car during lockdown? That incident happened in March 2020, when he broke UK lockdown rules to attend a party, then crashed his white Range Rover into two parked cars, in slippers no less. The photos went viral, and he later appeared in a full club-branded apology video. He's not your average footballer. He's England's most expensive signing and arguably its most photographed party boy. From high-fashion photo shoots to stumbling out of clubs, Jack Grealish lives life at full volume. With an estimated net worth of £69.9 million and a £210,000 Lamborghini Urus wrapped in Manchester City blue, every move he makes is either viral or controversial, sometimes both. This isn't just a football story. It's a high-speed joyride through fame, fortune, and hangovers. Welcome to the unfiltered life of Jack Grealish, from Villa boy to national treasure. He was the hometown kid with a velvet touch, rising through Aston Villa's ranks with slick passes, fearless dribbles, and calves that somehow became iconic. But everything changed in 2021. In August 2021, Manchester City made headlines by signing Jack Grealish from Aston Villa for a British record transfer fee of £100 million. This monumental deal surpassed the previous record set in 2016 when Manchester United acquired Paul Pogba for £89 million. Grealish's move not only marked a significant moment in British football history, but also underscored his rising prominence in the sport. Then came Euro 2020. While England charged toward the final, Grealish became the breakout star, not just for his playmaking, but for his floppy hair, charm, and irresistible swagger. Fans swooned, brands called. The media followed his every move. From curtain bangs to Gucci bags, Jack wasn't just a player anymore. He was a phenomenon. And fame, it hit fast and hard. Booze, cameras, and chaos. It started in Mykonos, 2020. A shirtless Jack Grealish sprawled out cold on a cobblestone street. The photo went viral in seconds. No context, no defense. Just another headline confirming what the tabloids were already screaming: Party Boy Jack strikes again. That same year, during strict UK lockdowns, Grealish broke protocol to attend a friend's party. Hours later, he crashed his £80,000 Range Rover into parked cars. Fined, humiliated, and forced to issue an apology in a club tracksuit, he became the poster child for pandemic recklessness. Fast forward to 2023, Manchester City win the treble, and Grealish is front and center, champagne in hand, stumbling during the parade, slurring in interviews. Social media lit up with memes, some laughed, others called it disgraceful. Gary Lineker tweeted, "Talent is undeniable, but professionalism matters too." Graham Souness was harsher, saying, "Jack wants to be a celeb more than a footballer." Even Gareth Southgate admitted, he knows the responsibility that comes with his profile. Behind the scenes, Man City reportedly sent PR handlers to manage the noise. The club knew Grealish sold shirts and clicks, but they also knew that if he didn't dial it down, one more wild night could be a breaking point. Living the luxe life. Jack Grealish doesn't just play on the pitch, he performs off it too. His garage is a flex zone, a matte black Lamborghini Urus worth £300,000, a custom Range Rover Sport for everyday swagger, and let's not forget the £80,000 Mercedes he once crashed during a lockdown night out. Even his wrecked cars make headlines. Fashion? That's another playground. Grealish is the face of Gucci. He's walked into press conferences in outfits worth over £10,000, wearing £2,000 silk shirts like it's just another Tuesday. Every look is deliberate. Every accessory, calculated. He's not dressing to fit in. He's dressing to be remembered. He lives in a high-rise flat in Manchester with floor-to-ceiling windows and designer interiors. But rumors swirl about a countryside escape he's eyeing just outside Cheshire. Somewhere quiet, private, luxury stacked. Then come the holidays. Dubai sunsets, Ibiza parties, VIP booths in Vegas. Think beach villas with private pools, chefs on call, and enough Moet to drown the music. Grealish doesn't just take breaks, he takes over entire weekends. The icon. Behind the hype, Grealish isn't just a footballer, he's a billboard. The Gucci X Grealish campaign made fashion pages across Europe. He's been spotted front row at Fashion Week shows, sitting beside global style icons and making headlines for his fits more than his football. Online, Jack Grealish is a social media sensation. On Instagram, he boasts over 9 million followers, while his TikTok account has attracted 5.5 million followers and 42.9 million likes. His content ranges from slow-motion hair flips to behind-the-scenes glimpses of his life, captivating fans worldwide. Insta, TikTok, fan edits, and memes frequently highlight his signature hairstyle and athletic physique, solidifying his status as a Gen Z heartthrob and a walking aesthetic. Grealish's online presence isn't just about football. It's a blend of style, charisma, and relatability that resonates with a broad audience. This is where modern football collides with celebrity culture, where players aren't just athletes, they're brands. And no one embodies that blend more boldly than Jack Grealish. Praise and backlash. Jack Grealish is as divisive as he is dazzling. The tabloids have a field day every time he steps outside in designer gear or gets caught partying. Headlines like, "Jack Grealish's future in doubt after a mission" from The Times and "Jack Grealish looks out of time at Manchester City" from The Guardian highlight the scrutiny he faces. Pundits like Graham Souness have accused him of caring more about image than improvement. Others call him England's most unserious superstar. But not everyone agrees. Teammates like Calvin Phillips and Jude Bellingham have publicly stood by him, calling him a loyal teammate and an elite talent. Pep Guardiola himself once said, "Jack is unique. He brings something no one else does." The fans. They're still packing stadiums and singing his name, boots and all. There's also a cultural undertone to the criticism. British football has long embraced a drinking culture, with legends like George Best epitomizing the blend of brilliance and excess. Best once quipped, "I spent a lot of money on booze, birds, and fast cars. The rest I just squandered." Another of his famous lines. In 1969, I gave up women and alcohol. It was the worst 20 minutes of my life. These anecdotes highlight a time when off-pitch indulgence was almost as celebrated as on-pitch performance. Grealish might just be a modern version of that same mold. The difference now is the age of 24/7 cameras, viral clips, and players who are expected to act like CEOs. But Jack does not apologize for who he is. In his own words, "This is just me. I'll always be me." It is that defiance that fuels both his charm and his controversies. Behind the glamour, a man in the spotlight. For all the champagne and Gucci, Jack Grealish carries the invisible weight of being England's golden boy. Every stumble is magnified. Every post-night out photo becomes a national debate. The mental toll of constant attention is rarely discussed. He has hinted in interviews that the pressure can be exhausting. Keeping up performances while being dissected by press, fans, and social media is not something every player handles well. He has to juggle club loyalty, personal branding, and a tidal wave of public opinion. One slip, one bad match, and the narrative flips. The public forgets the assists and remembers the headlines. But behind the scenes, he's known for showing up, for training hard, for putting in the work, and when it matters most, he delivers. Maybe that is what makes him so compelling. He is not trying to be perfect. He is just trying to be real. Conclusion, fame or flame out. So who is Jack Grealish, really? Is he the last of the wild football mavericks, or the first of a new breed of celebrity athletes who blend football with fashion, fame, and filters? He is worth £100 million. He wears 2,000-pound shirts and dances on buses with champagne in hand. But he also creates goals, wins matches, and keeps fans on their feet. He is both chaos and charm, a walking contradiction with a grin that disarms even his harshest critics. But this level of fame comes at a cost. Every night out, every outfit, every glance is judged. In a world where image travels faster than talent, the pressure never turns off. And Jack, for all his flash, is still just a man living in the center of a storm. The question is not whether he will mess up again. He probably will. The real question is whether the world can accept a player who is unapologetically human in an industry that demands perfection. So, what do you think? Is Jack Grealish the last rock star of football, or just the beginning of something wilder? Hit that like button, drop your favorite Grealish scandal in the comments, and subscribe for more deep dives into football's most fascinating lives.